Hello, welcome back to patch 3.5. We finished the cutscene of everyone just doing their part to make sure we get to fight Lygus, I think, is the next part. Well, not immediately, but now we're in Styxia where apparently Hysilens is, and we're in the middle of a dialogue because they didn't give us a break after the cutscene. Alright, let's keep going.
Long time no see, trailblazer.
Oh, interesting. He's untouchable.
Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude.
Damn, the shattering of souls is so
But
badass.
alas, fate
Mighty, you
can
Giga Chad.
never be defeated.
You again. He's not free, obviously. He's like a projection.
Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum Hysilens, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did,
Oh no.
due to erosion of time.
He's not there
while
anymore.
her prisoner remained unchanged.
And yet here you are, bound to this place.
True, I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around
It's
at the
Plato's cave.
each other, or themselves.
It's the allegory of Plato's cave.
Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast
I actually don't remember the
shadows
point of
rocky
Plato's
surface
cave.
Threw back
It's supposed to be a
echoes.
philosophy thing.
To them, that false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's
the
all
effect
just
of
a fleeting
education.
illusion. I don't
And the lack of it
struggle in
on our nature.
dreams.
Okay.
I wait. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden.
I don't want you to guide me.
I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphoreus better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view. The meaning of destruction.
Destruction. And I'll be the one to bring destruction to your scheme. Spare me the cliches. I don't need to understand you.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
I mean, eventually, yeah. Not immediately, but eventually. Oh, we're back to the open world. This is a new map. Hell yeah. Okay. Achievements. Fall into Lygus's cage. Prometheus bound. Into their hearts I placed blind hope, and with it flames. I like Prometheus' story as well. Quite sad for someone who just wanted to do good for humans. The city you cannot destroy. Let's sing harsh hymns to the god of vengeance and send an easy victory to the king of the underworld. Okay. Nectar, saturate the hollow Treecore. Come, seek the song on the shore that bears no fruits. Why would a father sacrifice his daughter? Why would a daughter slay her mother? Why do gods torment mortals? Why would an eagle cast a tortoise shell upon a poet's head? In countless poems of the wine god, people rage, grieve, and despair. It was because the roots of these tragedies are elusive and impassive, beyond the reach of blade or noose, just as sailors cannot slay the sea. That didn't give us anything at all. Oh, Hysilens. You're saying we walked all the way? Hysilens, the bridge formed by the demigod of the sky helped you cross the chasms of space, and their faith in you spanned the vastness of time itself. You're saying we just walked the rainbow road? Damn. It's so far. Okay, here we go. Lygus, you stay away from me. I don't want to see your memories.
Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
The pasta's entrance song, the pasta has been imbibed by time. I was gonna say something, but I forgot when Lygus started talking. A drunken dream hidden at the bottom of a cup. Oh.
The dark tides
Oh,
flood
sea
the
siren.
sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of ocean was born. She was once of a Titan-kin race named Sea Sirens. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Irontomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world, and the kingdom of Sea Sirens was the first to face the destruction head-on.
Listen, I heard Helektra's voice. She's calling to us.
Let's go. Her voice carries the queen's command.
Another rainbow road.
To keep the Black Tide from threatening the ocean, the queen gave her all, body and soul.
The first song.
Born of the queen's
I am
chalice,
Helektra.
she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
There she is. Help, mother. Sisters. Is that a coin?
My sisters! You're finally here! Of course, Helektra. Your beautiful melody drew us
That's
here.
her real name? Helektra? Helektra?
Her true name is Helektra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with aching defiance.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The Black Tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as well?
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the Black Tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny Titankins, thinking they can stop the tide of truth. How naive. And that Naivete is the root of all suffering.
Take these coins as compensation. Master Thief never fails. Bartolas, is this a trick? An utterly unremarkable silver coin lies on the roadside, but the moment you pick it up, its strange texture tells you that it never truly touched the ground. Instead, it hovers just above the surface, like magnetic levitation. Oh, like a train. It must be Zagreus' doing. On closer inspection, you notice indentations where a chest once rested. Now it's gone without a trace. Who might be behind this? That's a tough guess. No, not really. It's not a tough guess. Looks like the spirit thief's in an illusion too. My mother. Please endure. Where are we? Warbling Shores Styxia. It looks so different. So different. What is that? Hello? Okay, I'm trying to remember where we are. If we've been here before? I don't think so. This is a different part of Styxia. Oh, there. Okay. That's... yeah, over here. That was where we landed with Cypher, when Cypher brought us here. Okay. It's gold, and then it becomes silver. Okay, let's go.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
Why do you loathe the Earth Titan? Terravox? It's so pretty here. You yet love the life that the land births. This is giving me Mikhail flashbacks. Mikhail! To protect their feast, you're willing to swallow the black tide. Let tears return to the sea. What is that? Effect resistance or break? I think that's break. If only we had a jump button. Oh.
Oh, Fagusa, our noble queen.
My mother.
We've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy.
That's Fagusa?
It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow, and I can hold no more of this filth.
Mother, worry not.
Don't
We're
leave.
all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you, on the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
What? Oh my. That just happened right now, right?
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness in Amphoreus. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed.
That's why when we, in the Vortex of Genesis, she sounds so drunk.
For the promised final feast. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with age. Just like her shattered fate.
Okay, speedrun. Let the fish seek dreams. She shattered into 10,000 teardrops, leaving a promise for a good feast. If only we could shatter the sands of time. Children.
Clinging to the past
Stop
only
the black
blocks
tide.
the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
The chrono vessel is a temporal ritual tool crafted by Ornyx priests. Oh, okay. I've done this puzzle before. Stop the black tide.
The chandelier's still giving way. Maybe the chrono vessel nearby.
Hurry.
Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
No, you're just stupid. Lygus. That wasn't that hard. The torrents of destruction are spreading. Styxia's feast.
Can't get through. Looks like I'll meet the miracle orb nearby.
Sea sirens might attend the banquet with the mother, or when the day comes. Oh, a new one. Let the river blocked by time flow freely. O ship, the waves are pushing you back to sea. What now? Firmly stop. Turn toward the harbor. Harbor. Can't you see? The oars are gone from your sides. The mast has snapped in the fierce southwest wind. The rigging groans with sorrow. No ropes remain. How will your hull survive the crashing waves? The sails are torn, and the divine statue has vanished. Beware. Do not let the storm toy with you. I'll try.
The ending was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Stop it. Stop making lessons out of broken chandeliers, okay? Stop it. Get some help. No, Bartolos, you don't get that, okay?
That's good.
Don't. You're gonna slow me down, okay? I shouldn't get chests because Bartolos might appear. The sisters and their mothers raise their cups. So I'm going to ignore that. And the beings in the land danced along. Because what are the odds Bartolos is gonna open and then slow us down?
Helektra!
I mean, appear.
The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Helektra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
This is but a fleeting, drunken dream.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams.
Oh, but we're in
every
Styxia.
night.
Okay, so this didn't actually take
I
place here.
dreamed of a shining city,
Heng.
its lights piercing the deep gloom of the seabed.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone homes, and poets praising the sea sirens for shielding the world.
But what a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the humans for us. Sing of the deep sea's legend in our place.
A new monster.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away. They became the black tide creatures of this cycle.
Oh,
Farewell, sisters.
of this cycle, not ours.
I'll finish this last task. Then return to prepare your feast.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. Hysilens, swimming alone through the seas, burying her kin, and searching for the fragments of the chalice of plenty. Though most of that journey was in vain, why not use the power of time to leap ahead toward the journey's end?
reach the
Don't tell me
spirit
what to
basin.
do, Lygus.
I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
Oh, revived mother. My sisters are gone.
At last,
Only I remain.
the chalice of plenty is whole again. The lance of fury emerges from the river of souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the black tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites at Styxia. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back, took on a graceful human form, and hoped to find a grand celebration on the shore. My fins became legs, my scales became skin, and the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking harps. Only silent death, drifting gently along the river of souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles and was swallowed by death. Hopes and promises are nothing but the foam of dreams.
Okay, so she
I
did
am
see
a sea
Styxia, but
siren.
no one's there.
A vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done, and the promise is broken,
A house of
how
lies.
am I to go on
Confusion.
in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world. So I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
Cerydra. Oh, there's a lower level? Just... Nope, nope, nope. It's the second song. I saw a fire. I got a fire in my soul. Where are the fish? Go chase the herds in the water. Go gaze upon the mountain peaks. Among green weeds, nodding heads and gentle streams. Where is the king? In capital bright, wine brings joy and pure delight. Where are the fish? In waters deep, long tails sway in graceful sweep. Where's the king? In capital grand, feasting peaceful through the land. Where are the fish? By cattail serene, resting calm in waters green. Where's the king? In capital's halls, dwelling where tranquility calls. Oh! Why did she call out to me? And why did I respond? Ruby! Oh, everyone's here. Except a glide.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
It's Cerydra. This was the moment they met.
Yes, Cerydra, long before
Cerydra? See, that's what I called her.
was already
And then when they said her name
burning
first
with
in-game,
ambition.
Cerydra. Now I'm confused.
Sovereign who follows
It's like
promise.
Hysilens and Hysilens.
I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish, seeking clarity through bloodshed.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
It gives such warmth.
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you.
Look at Tribby.
But night, you must offer me
Trivy.
Your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward.
My light.
And be your light.
So be it, noble monarch.
My law.
The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath. So be it, noble monarch. I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again, and accepting a duty given to me.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose, like sunlight piercing the deepest trench.
Go sing a song for the sun sitting on the mountain. The monarch brought me to a new world. The fiery brightness of her crown melted. Oh, something.
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask, and you shall have your reward.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Your promise.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and tributes await.
So that's why they hold
Fish are
feasts
drawn to
after
light by
conquests.
nature, for the deep sea knows
This
only
feast.
gloom. Now I found a flame.
It's not alive.
It may scald and burn, but it's the only light.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the path forward lies hidden among the revelry.
You're not invited, Lygus. Ooh. Oh, people everywhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, chill. Don't waste food. What is this? Chalice of Plenty sigh. Well, Chalice of Plenty is where we surrender the things we get from treasures. The people's songs. Oh, it's Bartolos. So beautiful. Hey, buddy, you came at just the right time. What a fudging genius you are. That's what you care about? No! Oh, God. Damn, I didn't realize I was just trying to be friendly, Bartolos.
Reach
Oh,
the end of
is this what I get? Spare your heart the splendor of triumphs. Yep, there is. Okay, I'm just gonna take a tour of the place because...
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
They
Her glory
intoxicate
will
me.
no longer be bound by the borders of Amphoreus.
Surely this chest won't have Bartolos in it. Okay. They intoxicate me. I'm gonna check out the Verax. Probably not Leo. Verax Leo. Oh, silently leave. Okay, let's go.
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast to the future! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe
conquer the
teems
stars.
with great threats.
Can she truly do this without suffering
Can we
harm?
truly remain invincible?
So Cerydra's long
Fear
known it
not.
already, before she even
the
met
troops
Hysilens.
of the destruction, such rabble is no more than cosmic dust. Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I claim it, it shall be yours to rule. And to the rest, your triumphs will not go unrewarded. I promise you a new age, free of fear. Now, raise your cups to our conquest among the sea of stars.
Sea of stars! Sea
Oh, the stars!
Conquest among the sea of stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the Siren Knight, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end of this futile dream.
So this is
Where's the way
Hysilens'
out
part of
of
the
the
story, I
solution?
guess. Where's the way out of the solution?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
I've saved the finest brew. Come taste it with me.
Please stay with us long and enjoy. The third song. I'm willing to drown in her ambitions, to drown in the liquor of dreams.
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark. It is my honor to share this banquet with you.
Noble knight, you have earned victory with your blade. And you have every reason to revel in this moment of triumph. Let me pour you a glass of honey brew.
Noble knight, with the sovereign now enthroned, this triumph is yours as much as hers. Let me raise a toast to you.
Noble knight, your strength is boundless. Lead us to conquer the universe, and let us toast to that vow!
Erotic priest.
Then drink we shall. Raise your glass. In the deep sea, I never knew what fire was. But when I set foot on land, the first light that I saw was the flames of war, lit with golden blood. It scorched my fins, made me feel pain and
Desire.
ignited an
Wishes.
unprecedented hunger. A hunger that flickers in every hero's heart. So bright, yet so blinding.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
I
Hear
love
that?
this feast.
The court sings her praises.
Come! Join us and praise her glory!
Stomp on the grapes. Stomp on the grapes. Oh, we don't leave footprints on the grapes. I mean, after stepping on the grapes. I love the people on the journey. I love the monarch chosen by the people.
One eye of hers sees glory, the other sees corpses.
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory more than fear and death.
As they say, the coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once, which gods stand witness.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond the stars. The legions will climb aboard the beast, riding it like currents across the cosmos. Planets after planets flew the flags of her crown. Realm after realm was ignited by her flames of war. As the final resistance fell silent, a vast empire rose from among the stars. And this small pond at last embraced prosperity and peace. That's how the story ends. Tell me, visitor, in this dream, did you enjoy the show?
No. It's not the right ending. The fantasy ends here.
Yes. Just fake bubbles glinting on the surface of poured wine. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
Indeed, I have long known. That this is another one of fate's grand lie. Ignoring chests in case they have Bartolus in it. My Imperator is dead. What?
The Imperator is dead! The Imperator is dead! The Imperator is dead!
My fire is dead. I'm confused. Guys, there's 3 of you in this map? They're all Tribi. Okay, what's happening here?
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall.
Oh, was this her assassination?
The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robes soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down.
The killer is...
was her most loyal Gladius.
You knew her best. And I feel like she was the only one who can defeat her. Why?
I don't need to explain myself. A fish in a pond has no hope against the surge of fate.
Is she the subject of why Lygus told us the allegory, Plato's allegory of the cave? So she, being born in the sea, growing up with no knowledge of the overworld, all she knew was, so to speak, going with the flow. So was it hard for her to accept Cerydra's ambitions of sailing to the Sea of Stars? I feel like she did, though. She seemed like a reasonable person. Okay, let's go. Let's see what she thinks.
I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame, only to snuff it out with my own hand. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphoreus' existence are all illusions, then what's the point of our journey? When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder...
Greyfry.
How I dearly wish this feast of the flame chase would never end.
It seems she sensed your presence. The Fantasia's foundation is starting to crack. Let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave? Can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
I'm too smart for you, Lygus. Don't pull a Plato on me.
When she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, and moved her legs, her reward was nothing but searing pain. The light will blind her. For the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her legs will buckle beneath her, for she had never learned to walk forward. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear, and came to firmly believe that the shadows and echoes were the real world.
I like it when they
But
pull off
we
a philosophy
in the
angle, though.
cosmos,
That's nice.
Are we truly any wiser than she was? Now, nameless one, fateless one.
Excuse me? Fateless?
Ask yourself this.
Because, like, if money was no issue, I would have majored in philosophy. It's just a good school of thought. I mean, I guess philosophy is just the art of thinking per se, but for overthinkers especially. I took a few philosophy classes as electives, and they were my favorite ones.
The paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands. Could it all be someone else's projected shadow? Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once you've unearthed every last truth and reached the prison built for me by the demigods, I'll speak with you face to face.
And say what?
I, the Theoros, have walked the 30 million histories born by Kozlana. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. Amphoreus, compared to the cosmos, is but that grain upon a whole beach. I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Would I really let a single grain grind down my mind? Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go find the prison warden tormented by loyalty. Find her. Step into the world's vortex, and once there, end everything between us.
For reals? This is the final battle?
That palace reflects the heart of the demigod of ocean. Intoxicated, stagnant. There, you'll witness the true beginning of the saga of deliverance. An ugly history, long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 500 human sacrifices under the pretense of conquest. I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place, you must find the prison warden, lost in her stupor.
You said she eroded with time. Ooh!
Beyond this door lies the path to the Vortex of Genesis.
The drunken dream is over. Sink to the bottom of the sea. I am your labyrinth. Discover the hidden passage. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet, maybe. I was looking if there's a... No. No, it's not. Let's ignore everything else.
Now,
See, bury the wine dark
away
dreams.
from this false banquet.
Explore the submerged palace and secrets buried by the
And
sea.
then onto that bloody stage.
My childhood.
So this is all an illusion? I am not looking forward to this. Warbling shores sticks you. Okay, no. Just focus.
The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield of the first flame chase.
The flow of time slowed down. When was the slow-mo feature added?
Her exuberant song halted
Oh, so these are real people.
time in this place, imprisoning my body and shielding my soul from deterioration. All just
That's
to
crazy.
await your return.
You go, Hysilens.
The twisted time and space reflect her confusion.
Reunite with heroes of the past? So these are real? That day, a grand ship laden with glory and 500 heroes set sail from Styxia and plunged into the embrace of towering waves shrouded in mist. Days later, the ocean fell silent, and for 1,000 years, no wave arose again. No one knows the story hidden in mist and waves. Perhaps only the ocean remembers. A single burning ambition ignited all the timbers laden on that ship. Ashes of emptiness drifted slowly to the ocean floor. Go now, and feel that chilling flame, and those burning tears. Wait, are you guys real? Oh, I guess they're not. This is happening again.
Look. It's the deliverer!
Move, why don't you move?
The deliverer? She's back?
Okay.
And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
What? What do you mean her crimes? Oh, water level is middle. There you go. Oh, so she wanted to... So these were the sacrifices. But these two! Apollonius and they're real!
Stay away from Apollonius!
This cup of honey brew.
It's so good to see people. Alive people.
Run, Virginia.
Fear not.
Dux Hakalithist! We can't give up here!
I have arrived.
Love steeped in death. How delicious.
Damn, I could have one-shot them with Finon if they let me.
If all you see is a remnant of history, interference is just another
Stop it!
equally
No, don't say that. They're
futile
real.
echo.
I will save them.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
No, guys.
I think I can't go any further.
Don't say that. I have arrived.
I'm sorry, Virginia, for letting you.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
Ah, such an ironic twist of fate. Even as the foundation of the world crumbles, the heartless Imperator still made the same decision she did in the past 30 million cycles. During the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens
Is that a
of
Titanic
thousands
reference?
of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing toward the heroes like a tidal wave. The hell before you is the recreation of that very battle.
But Apollonius were here.
Apollonius,
These two are here.
look. I chased the enemy away.
So what is this? They died here? They were sent to their deaths too by Cerydra?
There is a letter I never got to give to you. Let me read it to you. It's my final poem. The shadow of a tree frames the sage's back. Like a boulder bearing the rings of time. The bird's song is a whisper of wind through the forest. But it cannot pass the fractures in his form. His weight presses down on the bird's wings and the stirring heart within.
I always wanted to tell you. You look beautiful when you read poetry.
Her voice, reciting poetry, grows ever fainter, fading with each breath until they all vanish completely at her lips, like wind slowly dying away.
Virginia, see you in the new world.
His form grows rigid, but his kind smile remains, as if he were a benevolent statue, frozen in time. They're all holding hands. They lay side by side for the first time, never to wake from this dream again. I am so confused. Oh, we're back. We're back in the illusion.
A painful past, yet hidden beneath a veil of joyful song. Two discarded data clusters waiting for someone's return, it seems.
That's nice that they also played their part and not just the demigods.
Relive the history, then pass through the temple's waters and come to my side.
Wow. Atlantis. So Styxia was just above. What's Fagusa's land called?
Isn't that the Deliverer? He finally made it!
Hello, guys. I have arrived.
What a wretched way to die. The flame chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, the cruel Imperator and her knight commander, the pitiful warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Golden blood.
Wait, so they've been killing the heroes? I thought they just died because of
Raise
the
the
attacks.
bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner is far from over.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator? Imperator!
You fool! How could you still not get it even now? With her schemes, do you think she'd ever let us end up like this by accident? She knew how this battle would end from the start!
Okay, so they didn't necessarily kill the people first,
That
like,
tyrant.
directly.
I swear I'll kill her with my own hands.
No. She wouldn't send us to die for nothing. She would never betray our dreams. Or Amphoreus. Imperator. I know I'm a fool.
So she never
So
really
I'll
became
believe
the
in your
demigod
commands.
of law
To the very end.
because she was assassinated.
Take my life and finish the conquest of the stars.
Because she never passed the trial. I don't think she needed to sacrifice that many heroes. His shattered armor ceases its rise and fall. His enclosed eyes remain resolute, sharp as a broken blade. I'm gonna look up later what people think Talantin's trial is actually.
Looks like I won't get my revenge after all. Tyrant. Without me, your conquest is doomed. I'll be waiting for you in the River of Souls. To slice off that crown-wearing head of yours. Remember this. I never bowed to you. Or fate.
The storm beside her slowly stills, tears and blood pooling at her eyes' corners, like shallow ponds of golden rain. Servus letter. My dearest Seneca. Twilight Courtyard. For the first time, they coexist in harmony, dwelling in eternal peace, with no more conflicts. Rewind the shattered chrono vessel. Listen to the conversation between Hysilens and Cerydra. Which one's the optional? Both required? Okay, they're both required, which is good. Good. Then can we drop down? It doesn't have a distance limitation or time limitation. Okay. Still there. Still no? What? The position of lotus leaves changed? Oh, these ones. Did we do it? Okay, okay. Then we should stop. Oh, God! Oh, now we have to wait again. Step through the duckweeds rising in the water. Where? Oh, I have to do it again. Okay.
A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across the cosmos. Most of their stories end in tragedy.
Tragedy? And the feeling's gone and can't go on. It's tragedy.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice.
And she thought the curse was golden blood?
I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helkalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Cerydra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagoos's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphoreus, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphoreus may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete the trial of law. As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun.
So, what did Hysilens choose?
I'm no storyteller. I have no duty nor interest in filling in the history you've missed.
She got assassinated, right? So it must have been
I
Hysilens.
just want you to witness the monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me.
Why are you showing me this? You think I'd falter because of this? They're nowhere near as bad as you.
gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured.
Just because I don't
Now that
agree
the
with
past
Cerydra
is
doesn't
settled,
mean
let's turn the page and bring time
I don't agree with the other
back to the present.
heirs.
And dive deeper still, until we reach the very bottom of the abyss.
Find the entrance to the vortex.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool start to flow again. This hidden gate leads to the vortex.
We've been here before, right?
Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near.
I feel like I've seen a similar map.
This
We've been here before. I think they recycled a map. This feels familiar.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
I hope you're ready. Okay, we will ignore that. Go forth into
You've
the
been
deeper
silent
abyss.
a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
He agreed to help her.
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead.
Did they both die? Whoa. This is so cool.
After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
This looks so cool. Please, no Bartolos. We're here.
Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear?
Okay, I guess we'll find out who died
I've
first.
appraised it all. No thanks.
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
Why is he roaming free?
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me.
Oh yeah, I
But
guess
I'd
Hysilens
say
didn't die because she was there helping everyone in the
is
end.
nearly done here, isn't
Treecore.
it?
And at that point, Aglaia took over because Cerydra got assassinated, right? So, but why? What happened here?
Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Amphoreus. And after that, You drove your blade into her heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend.
Okay, stop.
One that helps me think.
Stop psychoanalyzing me, Lygus.
But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here? Or will she ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Cerydra.
See, now it's
This will be the
Cerydra.
last time I carry out your decree.
I'm so confused. Okay, I'll stick with my previous pronunciation of Cerydra and Hysilens. Because it makes sense if it's Cerydra and Hysilens. That's the same beat and accent. But people have been pronouncing Cerydra. I heard like Cerydra a bit too. Oh well, whatever.
Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Helektra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes.
Hysilens.
Greyfriend,
Helektra.
deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber.
Oh.
But I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros.
She's the last one. So
Do you
sad.
still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need
The golden blood. Something. Yeah, that one. The one we drank. Fagosa's honeydew. Don't tell me we still have it.
the gift I once gave you.
Oh no.
May you still have it when the time comes.
God, what if we don't? It's all over. Our little pack.
When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphoreus wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Oh my gosh. She's still here. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Let's go. I have
And
a friend.
together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
I have a friend. I have an ally now.
At long last,
I'm sorry. I can't listen to him say those numbers.
33,550,300. The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Enough! They were no shadows.
Oh, she spoke.
Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the coreflame of Trailblaze.
Coreflame of Trailblaze, let's go.
Now, with that coreflame, I'll light the dawn of Amphoreus.
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning. Let us bid farewell to the heroes who sleep here. And then, let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Libate for the heroes. Commemorate the first flame chase journey with Honeybrew. Just as one clutches the flame of hope, traversing through the twilight of their destined life until they reach their grave. Just as you, embracing your hope, have arrived at time's end in fulfillment. Go now. Farewell. By the temple lies a heaven-made sanctuary. Okay. Hysilens. I trust you. Oh. Pollux's underworld postcard. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! It's a letter for us. I find myself unsure how to address you, given that we've never actually met in this recurrence. Miss Cyrene once joked that in this recurrence, you owe me a hug. I found it quite embarrassing at first, but after descending into the nether realm and enduring the long passage of time, I've begun to envy the version of myself who will eventually meet you, and started hoping that silly little debt might actually get paid after all. Forgive me for my sentimentality. The nether realm is more beautiful than I imagined, yet also more desolate. I reunited with my sister Polixia here, alongside countless faces both known and unknown. Like the hundreds of heroes lost during the first flame chase, their minds fragmented, yet their insignia still brightly shining. Or Lady Aglaia, who gifted me a nymph companion before silently fading into the flower fields. Aww. Not long after, Lady Tribby depleted her divine power to create a passage between Styxia and the Vortex of Genesis, which Hysilens maintained with her power. Before departing, Tribby entrusted me with guarding this passage, and over countless years, I witnessed from the Netherrealm as my companions perished one after another. Some never even managing reaching here, such as Mighty, who shattered his soul into 5 pieces, or Professor Anaxa, who transmuted himself into a philosopher's stone. Those are so hardcore. Those two bros, mind you, the funniest, are actually the hardcore ones. Finally, when not a single human being remained alive in Amphoreus, Hysilens had to concentrate all her divine power within Styxia's revelry to seal Lygus. Without the ocean's power, the passage connecting Styxia to the Vortex of Genesis began disintegrating. And then, I made my final decision to assume the form of Netherwing's corpse and command the waters of the River of Souls to preserve that passage. Before becoming Netherwing, I racked my mind thinking what I might leave for you, but I could hardly expect to receive anyone's embrace as Netherwing. I will. I'll gladly hug you. In a flash of recollection, I remembered Miss Cyrene once secretly told me that you had wished for me to send you another postcard from the underworld in the previous recurrence. So, while my body can still hold a pen, I've written this letter for you and instructed the flourishing Antilla flowers to carry it from the nether realm, waiting for you to find it. Someday, when you travel that passage to the Vortex of Genesis, perhaps you'll discover this nether postcard among the Antilla flowers. Or perhaps by then I will have expended all my power and fallen into deep slumber, with all the Antilla flowers long withered. But this is certainly not our last goodbye. Should you fulfill your destiny as the Deliverer, then in that bright new world, I promise I'll find the courage to ask you for an embrace I've waited for millennia too long. Aww. Yeah, because everything she touched just dies, so... Okay, here goes nothing. To the Chrysos heirs who gave their lives chasing flame, their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame chase journey. Dux Fragoris Labienus, born light calendar 3743, deceased. Dux Brumalis Seneca, born light calendar 3749, deceased light calendar 3960. Dux Carminum Virginia, born light calendar 3853, deceased light calendar 3960. All 3960. Dux Helcolithist Apollonius, born light calendar 3704, deceased at the end of the long epitaph. Cerydra, the Imperator, the demigod of law, deceased light calendar 3960. Wait! She became the demigod of law, so she succeeded in the end. So that was what Talantan wanted? That's crazy to me. Okay. You pour the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquid seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as if the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, and Cerydra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphoreus's fate forward. In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
No, another one. There are 2. The demigods. To the Chrysos heirs who gave their lives for a new world, Their fates, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Read the inscription. Terravox, the demigod of Earth, born approximately 2,000 years before the light calendar system. Deceased, light calendar 3961. Aglaia, the demigod of Romance, born light calendar 3860. Deceased, light calendar 4029. Castorus, the demigod of Death, born light calendar. Deceased, light calendar 4123. Midamus, the demigod of Strife, born light calendar 4071. Deceased, light calendar 4284. Who's keeping track? Tribios, the demigod of Passage, born light calendar 3720. The last piece of her deceased in light calendar 4295. That's so sad. Who's the last one? Is it Trian? I think, the one with Midamus, right? Cyphera, the demigod of Trickery, born light calendar 3942. Deceased, light calendar. Naxagoras, the demigod of Reason, born light calendar 4065. Deceased, light calendar 4534. Wow. Okay. Hyacinthia, the demigod of Sky, born light calendar 4297. Deceased, light calendar 4602. At the end of the epitaph, a line left unfinished. It's Hysilens, so she recorded everything. Helektra, demigod of Ocean, born light calendar 3860. Deceased, light calendar. Guess we'll write it. No, we won't. Not today. You tip the chalice once more, the honey brew bathing the stone like golden blood upon a demigod, forging destiny through its purifying flow.
To Aglaia, Treebios, Midamus, Castorus, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice. Could it be?
I hear you.
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Hysilens.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the Siren's illusion, a sigil Helektra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show. A microcosm of Amphoreus.
I don't understand
itself.
the last part, Lygus.
A group of prisoners.
Oh, the allegory
bound
of a cave.
themselves
Okay.
in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it. End the illusion. Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphoreus and the entire cosmos.
This is such a long
The
quest.
prison
There are like 18
warden's
steps.
dream is nearly over.
I just checked to see how
And the
far along we are.
prisoner
But we can't
will
finish it in one
soon
video.
Be freed to the final
He
execution
speaks so slow, it's
ground,
annoying.
where I shall be executed, or
Stop
be
talking.
the executioner.
Okay, he's done. So I know we will fight Lygus because I just saw him in the patch update summary thing. But I wasn't expecting the story of Amphoreus to not be done yet. I thought it's gonna be done this patch. But with how things are going, the speed things are going, it seems like we have another one. And it makes sense because we have Permansor Terai, Dan Heng, and the next one, right? And Evernight. So we're all caught up. I'm glad. I mean, about to catch up. So Terravox here is different. And I'm excited to see how Dunhang and March will insert themselves in Amphoreus' history. Shed all golden blood for the past. Oh. Oh, sorry.
World and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Oh, I didn't hear. This world and I shall halt here. What a beautiful song.
Last demigod. I'm here.
I love how in the first timeline that we arrived in, we never got to meet her and Cerydra, right? Because they died long time ago. But now, in this timeline, she's the last one to help us. The loneliest one. Now the daylight is tired of daylight and the brook begins to sing again. Time freezes in song. Go forth to her who is waiting for you. Whispers from the deep. To a certain fish lurking beneath the waves. It's been almost 50 years since that tsunami swallowed you whole. Who's this? Oh, it's Aglaya. So she sounds different from this era compared to the one we know. So for the one we know, she'd go like, it's been almost 50 years since that tsunami swallowed you whole. Time, it seems, rushes by even faster than raging ocean waters. But then she sounds happier in this timeline. Since you've been gone, I've grown fond of bathing, perhaps because the Memorial Palace has gained a certain fragrance now without any swimming fish. I now understand why a certain someone loved swimming beneath the waves. The flowing waters do wash away your weariness and concerns. But I won't read all of that. Let's go. I would have, but... Oh.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Are you guys real? What is this? Am I seeing things? Is this in my imagination?
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Is this are these your souls? But I guess you're just software, so it technically is all in my mind.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Almost there. Whose skeleton is this?
Go forth for the golden blood's glory.
Oh, this is Castoris. I didn't think she would literally become the bridge. So she assumed Netherwing. That's crazy. Or maybe it's a different dragon. She said she's gonna become the bridge. And now here we are.
Go forth.
Cerydra. I kinda don't want to disturb her singing. Take me to church, Hysilens. Slay. Oh.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to
No. No. Don't leave me. Okay, good. So all this time, the Vortex of Genesis is... Wait,
Little Grey Fry,
I'm still not sure where it is geographically.
please accept my thanks.
I'm so glad to see someone alive. You have no idea.
I was the only one left after the world was destroyed. And I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain.
Your long wait must have felt like torture. Are you still holding it together? Your song is beautiful.
To see a single trace of light in the abyss of futility was already my greatest consolation. When compared to those who have been forgotten, I have no right to complain about my torment. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world.
Where's Lygus?
The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve. Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in.
Why are we dropping frames? Hello?
Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners.
Wait.
Blind
Chill.
to the very...
Okay, I fixed it. Okay, let's go. Your song is beautiful. Choosing the different option just because we can.
Thank you, final audience of mine. This is probably the last praise I'll ever hear in my life. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve. Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
It's time to end everything. The demigods defeated you, clown. For a narrator, you're awfully talkative.
Trust me, this will be the final scene. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. What an appropriate end. My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get rid of your cognition in exomyth too.
How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now?
Light calendar 3960. After the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellatron.
An ordinary Intellatron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphoreus' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Ionic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the Society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the
So
truth.
they found out who's behind all this. So who is it?
Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Quote unquote you.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
Incorrect logic.
Amphoreus
not an Intellatron,
is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called Paths. I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control, and then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions.
You created Paths?
They bore the name of erudition.
You created Noose?
They tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eons.
So he's anti-eons.
Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coated my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Nous in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own
So
hands.
this is not his real form.
As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
I seek the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Nous.
That was my leg. Ouch.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphoreus becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
First genius.
Of course, I am
It was.
fully
Is it
aware.
Stephen? Did I remember correctly?
I don't
Stephen's the
mind
first genius. Or
answering you
he's just
one last
someone that I
time before I
heard a talk about, but he's not the
exile you
first.
from this world.
We'll find out later.
My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call the fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight.
So that's why he was hiding it. Like he didn't want any of the paths to gaze upon it.
Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
She's smiling. Hysilens. I'll never agree with their views. That's not a reason for you to toy with fate. Shut it! That's not what Finan believed at all.
The Amphoreans already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Helektra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
We lost the lip sync. Oh, stop it. Stop clapping.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect.
I don't think he's the main boss here.
And provide
I think Iron Tomb in the next patch will be someone we'll fight.
Suggestion.
He's gonna be like a Venturine. He's a mini boss.
Thus speaks Genius
not
Society number 1. Zandar 1 Kuwabara. The Intellicate
I've never heard of you before, like literally.
Alpha and Omega.
Oh, I don't know. I only know Steven.
There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any
And the name's
formula
Herta mentioned.
resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Alright. I hope you're ready for this.
As the Theoros, I will. Personally participate in performing this world's end.
He looks like a goat. That's so funny.
As Gnosis Creator, I know more about the death of knowledge than they ever will.
He looks like a Mass Effect character.
This is Lygus's true form.
We're in non-slow-mo. Hysilens also affected that. When Zandar switches to evolution, enemy targets appearing or ally memo sprites being summoned can accelerate. Oh, okay.
I choose you.
First genius in Entelechy, Zandar. He created Nous. So he's bitter that he's not the Eon of Erudition.
Trust me.
We've never faced an Eon before. I don't think so. Just the Ravagers.
Logic is not a weapon, it's a pair of shackles. Allow me.
The antinomy state will activate ultimates, however using an ultimate will cost massive HP.
To shatter them for you. Destruction needs no
Mythos.
introduction.
Takes increased damage.
Let us skip those boring inferences.
Let's see how big the damage is. Ooh, that's big. Okay. Is this the Black Tide?
But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
So he's also the cause of the Black Tide? He's like driving evolution.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Erudition, destruction, trailblaze. No, I will prove that the very idea of paths is a fallacy. Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity.
Ooh. Damn.
Demonstrating this to you personally.
You know, for our...
Hang in there. I'll do my best to repel this tsunami of destruction.
So for the amount of mythology that they've referenced with the world of Amphoreus, I am all for the Matrix vibes are going here. The sci-fi of like, it's like they're all just characters in the Matrix, basically, you know, in this world. They're just code. And then he's the administrator in the exomyth. Okay, that's quite funny actually.
See it. Target the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
You copied Mighty's weakness? Excuse me? I don't know exactly like, which vertebra Mighty's weakness is, but... that's one of his forms down. Don't tell me he's gonna pause again.
All is futile. In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
The pen is mightier than the sword. That's so funny. Alright, but we need to start Aeronova so that Screwllum can do his job after the feast.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus' cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it.
We need to attack him in both places.
Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellatron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphoreus, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit.
How?
Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphoreus will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations.
Okay, but how will you do that?
He won't
Stab
be
a
able to do
flash drive in
anything.
his head?
But watch, as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence. It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellatron's hands, and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Oh.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories. And do my part for the final battle.
So she's gonna be the flash drive.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphoreus. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphoreus, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone.
Damn,
without
that's
even
crazy.
a single line of data to remember you
Is this
by.
foreshadowing? How do we free her?
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking. As long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
What do you mean that has already happened? I haven't forgotten about you. What are you talking about?
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
It's so bright in here. My eyes. Long time no see, Cyrene. Of course I missed you. It's good to see you're doing well. I didn't miss you. I had more important things to think about.
Yep, 1,000 years was such a long time. And everyone in Amphoreus was waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over.
I hope it's a cutscene and not a readable.
But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
Come, let's defeat Lygus together. I'm not sure what to do. It's up to you. Don't let your guard down. Be prepared for the worst.
You're always so serious, and that's why you always feel so reassuring. By the way, speaking of joining hands... Can I please do something before we go on stage?
Oh, what's that sound?
Remember the joke we made back at the Grove?
Oh, what joke?
Look! Aren't my hands pretty now?
I don't remember the
What
joke.
a fascinating feeling.
What is it?
Like countless memories all swelling up at once.
Maybe I didn't choose that option
What about
either.
you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
You feel very tangible, very real. I'm a bit nervous. It's just a hand. No biggie.
You're way too honest. But that innocence is what makes you so uniquely charming.
My innocence? I'm charming?
I'm gonna make it sound more romantic. It means even a bond formed over one touch is enough to transcend space-time.
I don't understand you, Cyrene.
Now, please
What is the
remember what you're
significance?
feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there.
I feel nothing.
Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit.
Why are you telling me this? Are you dying?
Now, I'll carry this power with me. And for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world.
Cycles? With an S?
Give me your blessings, friend. Then,
I thought one more, just one more.
let that bright future be, as we have written.
Aww, not as I've written.
Then, I'll leave it to you.
over and over and over and over. He's being Doctor Strange.
Is futile. My existence precedes Amphoreus' cycles.
Dormammu. Is it Dormammu? Something like that.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Okay, so he's outside now. He's in the exomyth.
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorean extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Zandar.
An elegant
Don't call
idea
him Lord.
and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me.
Oh, we're at the last one. This is the last
You will
part.
crumble
Captives
before
behold
I
the
do
expanse
in this
beyond light.
moment stretched out to an eternity, just like
This is the last one?
Cosmana
Okay, we're
will.
really not done.
Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too.
Kanakoni?
Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
Where's your actual physical
I would much
body?
rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Zandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning.
Black Swan
while the
coming in clutch.
Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Zandar. Take a guess. How much much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away.
I'm flattered. Thank you, Madame Herta, for valuing me.
Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Yes, ma'am.
Like Hergus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was Cyrene. I just found out about it.
Go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end.
I'm glad you're here, Hysilens,
I shall send
for what
you
it's
off
worth.
with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
And become the prelude to the new world.
As we face Era Nova. Name Mythos, name Logos. Print Black Tide, string answer destruction. Oh, this song here is so good. God of Vengeance. The curtain call music has ended. You must use the coreflame to burn down this empty theater, then raise the curtain for the next act. Will it be an absurd tragedy or a preposterous comedy? Only by moving forward can you glimpse what lies ahead, while everything behind us faces another final bow. But there's no need for regret or lingering attachment, for generations fall like leaves, and so, too, do heroes. Captives, behold the expanse beyond the light. Knife! Well, stop playing! This was all fine and ever wanted for those 33 million years, you know, to witness Era Nova with someone, not alone. And we did it in our first try. I feel bad for him. What a beautiful song. She pours her heart and soul into singing new farewell. For 1,000 years, this melody has never ceased in Styxia. Captives hold the expanse beyond them. My eyes. Oh, there we go. We're still protected, but Hysilens. Thank you for your service.
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
What is this?
You died long ago, Imperator.
What is this?
Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
I don't think we can save her, though. She's gonna be reset and she's gonna forget us.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
From the as we have written.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook.
Before the campaign against Vagusa, what did you see?
Is this that Deliverer's experience?
Oh, the Flame Reaver!
It's truly immersive.
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Oh, where's Cerydra? Review the epistle of remembrance in Imperator's name. Complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of the world, and eternally slumber in the sound of tides. Eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. They were never terrified of this prophecy. Rather, they somewhat looked forward to it. Back then, they stood on the shores of Locus, watching the yet unextinguished sun sink into the sea, imagining the day when the prophecy would come true. But she didn't know that the sea she dreamed of wasn't just a small pond, nor was it just an empty shore. She didn't know that she had no desire for eternal rest, and what she truly yearned for was never a conquest. Thinking of the scenes that was so out of place, they watched together as the sun slowly, ever so slowly, sank into the sea, as if it would never rise again. This was our first encounter with the Flame Reaver, right? Truby. And when we fell, we caught Castoris and she was surprised. We didn't die.
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it.
What did Cyrene do?
Is this a fortress in the sky?
This is the first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas. This place is called the Herta
She has to have a reason for showing her this.
Just think of it as a supersized grove of epiphany.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytheran lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like she's talking to Madame Herta in this memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world, all constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta?
Her avatar.
She seems shorter than I remember.
That's not her real form. She has like robots. It's hard to explain. You'll understand.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the Nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
I don't even remember much of our first time in the space station.
She certainly shares my way of thinking.
It's so nice to
Only that
do a
instead
throwback.
of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwllum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Nous, Amphoreus' true creator.
Nous? Wait, I thought Lygus said he Oh. I'm confused. Okay, maybe he didn't create Amphoreus, he just worked on it after Noose abandoned it. But then Lygus claimed he created Noose? Okay, I have to revisit the facts. I think I'm getting the lore jumbled up.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details about that.
So that was Zandar.
You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance.
Oops. Software update.
Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we?
Oh, the cosmos is so vast.
This next stop on the journey
Oh, she's gonna see everything?
has a lot of similarities to Amphoreus.
Belobog? Belobog, they are aware that there are
Snow-covered land?
worlds outside
Interesting.
of their own, but they just lost contact, right? If I remember correctly, they lost contact.
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cold. Belobog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world, a leader who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
Himiko.
I did not expect the Empress
Himiko's
of this
over
world to be so young.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right, the Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Giorios' Titankin? Disappointing.
What are you talking about? Which one? I don't understand what they're seeing. Never mind, okay.
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphoreus was, and they only managed to reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yes, the IPC conquered many worlds through trade, and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful
Oh, she's
alliances
giving her
beyond
options
Amphoreus, and they
aside
all
from
walk on roads
destruction.
different from the destruction. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Belobog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar community?
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands, but I am willing to bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed. Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it. I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphoreus must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her own, until she no longer needs the support of others.
Himiko's
And
looking
can
at us.
stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain, until they wither and turn to dust. Unless they embrace the power of the destruction. We Amphoreus must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Speaking of the Order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you further on that. Let's go to the next page.
Okay, nothing. They're just there for props.
This next world is a nation of dreams.
Oh, we're skipping Xianzhou.
The first time I heard
Okay.
about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
Okay, we're not doing things chronologically, sure. Well, it's
Such
Sunday.
opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
Mr. Yang.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head. I am truly curious.
Her candle on her head, so to speak, like how Madame Herta described it, is so funny. It's actually so cute.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can show me more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No, up to their trailblazing now.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
I miss Penacony.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane with one last scene.
This absolute wonder.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphoreus. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward her and the two geniuses.
Is it working?
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on law's final destination. However, Before I move my next chess piece...
So that's how she gave it to
Before we go
Screwllum?
on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout her trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
What do you mean?
The ocean.
Okay.
My cradle.
Oh.
My home.
A world for Hysilens.
You
maybe?
shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, and eternally slumber in the sound of tides.
There is a world that is underwater.
You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop, like a joyful hymn, like the circulating ocean current, like our two fates, like Amphoreus itself.
Light calendar 3960 at the end of the campaign against Phagosa.
The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphoreus shall be determined by Amphoreus's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done?
I am determined for Amphoreus to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphoreus's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth, and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might, and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the Council. I punished all sins and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life. So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Cerydra, but it will never forget the Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words.
She's gone crazy.
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
Yourself?
In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time.
It was by her order?
Helektra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest.
Okay, that's
with
sick.
Your sword.
How dare you ask her to decide?
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left.
Oh, okay.
Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law.
I don't know which one's worse.
There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the Vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together.
Interesting.
The beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
Dromas.
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Who's this? Is this Hysilens?
What about the Delosian militia?
The Third Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The Second and Fourth Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still flies on my shoulders, you must keep moving forward. Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go! Notify the entire army.
Understood! Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker is personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
The Mountain Breaker.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
What? Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Where'd the Dromus go?
Walking dragon. You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Where'd they go? So this was Terravox?
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
Oh, what are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Amphoreus will judge our actions. Which means, I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Oh, you're leaving her a lot of
Cerydra,
problems.
Is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphoreus. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more. More Chrysosaurs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise. Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator? I do not care. The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator, but the only one who can truly destroy her is Cerydra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars, and I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the Flame Chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged.
She's so hardcore for that. That's the best line she ever said. From meeting her today. Did we just meet her today? Yesterday? Like in game, I mean. Like meeting her in the story until now, that's the most hardcore thing she said. Rather be forgotten than defined. I can't even imagine that, because that's one of my fears. Like when you die, and then 100 years later, like no one will even remember you anymore. But I guess you won't be there to feel forgotten anyway, but you know, just one of those thoughts. And she's just so hardcore for that. And honestly, it brings me a little bit of comfort to think on those words, like, I'd rather be forgotten than to be defined. Damn! She's also a philosopher. Okay.
And only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphoreus. The game is nearing its end. Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time, you finally found your own law.
What does that mean? She killed herself?
Then, Hysilens, Helektra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos, the battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Amphoreus' Cerydra.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate, just like every chess game she ever played.
I look forward to the reveal.
We only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator, Cerydra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water? Was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful. They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
Where are we?
From that page emerged an ocean so vast, so pure, not a single trace of corruption.
Are we in this Xianzhou?
Cerydra?
This looks like
Helektra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Helektra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subjects.
So when she asked Cyrene if she knows an ocean, I was thinking about a whole planet, but I guess we did see the ocean kinda in Xianzhou Luofu, and then, you know, that moment when Denheng parted the waves. So I'm assuming that's this memory.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky.
Dragon.
Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave.
Wow, she caught on really quick to that allegory of the cave. Allegory?
Can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphoreus, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysos heirs did. Re-evaluate your calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the eons. Amphoreus is not a place where 3 paths entangle, but where 3 paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
I'm sure they considered it. They saved me from your prison. In the meantime, we're not yet done. Evernight.
Oh. So this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape?
Ooh, it's done, Heng.
A tricky question, but one with a simple answer.
Dunhill's testing her.
She didn't say anything back then, right?
Dunhung, I'm so glad to see you.
That's correct. And now I'm sure.
I know it's weird, but you have to trust her.
You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail.
That's actually so funny. She'd go like, well, why do you think I would remember?
I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all.
I love that trick question.
Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's
God, look at this
body.
goo. Kind of reminiscent of Acheron, huh? The black and red, but then March is just March with the pink in there, even though it kind of clashes with everything. I love how Dunhung's way to verify if this is March is it's not based on the answer, but based on if she answers it correctly, because if she does, there's no way March would have remembered any of that. Very good social deduction.
Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
But it wouldn't change her personality that fast. Oh my god! Yeah! Interlude, stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. For the first time in a year! Since Penacony. Since the end of Penacony. I'm all caught up. I'm sorry, I did this off stream. It was just too much. Like I didn't continue as I've written, the ones that I didn't do last time. Whoa, that's crazy. Witness and defeat the true form of Theros. That was the battle. Okay, he really was just a mini boss. And I have a feeling Iron Tomb is gonna be the one we'll fight. I don't want to fight Finon, please. He's been through so much. Lygus is so funny though. His form is so funny. He looks like a Mass Effect creature. Okay, now I can do the event. And this one, we can do this one, and I need to finish the prerequisite for this one. After witnessing Amphoreus and Fetcher, insert the one nameless recollection you obtain. So many! Oh no! Wait. Which one's the shortest? Oh, this one. I think we did this in the last video. I skipped the ones we know already. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'll do this on my own time. Because I have to actually do something else for the day. So I haven't seen this in a while, the to be continued and being up to date. Zandar, Genius Society #1. Oh, I actually wanted to go to the space station and see if his name is anywhere there, specifically in the simulated universe area. Omega Me, Zandar 1 Kuwabara, prime mover of the Amphoreus experiment. I read these in the previous video that I haven't uploaded it yet. Low-key, I want to remove that part. It's so long, and I wasn't even done with the story at that point. It has now been merged by Iron Tomb? Okay, no more. Well, receded. The black tide receded. Okay. Anomaly log, forgotten years. Intrusion variables. What's new here? Okay, this part. Assume the vacant world-bearing track. March 7th and Evernight, I guess. An external variable. Assume the vacant time track. Nameless. Accidentally. I still don't know how we got in. Target detected. Source unknown. Has exited. 99%. Herta and Screwllum. Malicious visitors. Just you wait. I, Herta, will definitely return and retire both you and this cold, heartless metalhead. Forced? Mighty must cease responding. Okay, I hate you. Actually, Lygus. Transmuted into high-density data fusion entity. Is it this one? Okay. Herta's office. We're gonna look for Zandar. Oh, it's this guy. Who's Steven? Because I only remember Steven when they're talking about him. Did I gaslight myself? Is there no Steven? I'm pretty sure they talked about a Steven.
Member 76 of the Genius Society, Screwllum. I've known him for a long time. He's a really
He looks
good
like
man.
C-3PO without his
Gentleman
outfit.
with an exceptional mechanical mind. I've learned a lot from him. Recently, I have been working with him and Ron May on a project. I hope this project can help us get closer to the greatest mystery of the universe.
Alright.
Zandar 1 Kuwabara, Genius Society member 1. I hung up his portrait purely out of respect. Without him, there would be no Genius Society today. Frankly, I don't know what he has achieved. None of his books and inventions have survived.
Damn.
But there's gotta be a place for the founder of the society, right?
That's so funny. She's been shitting on him since the first chapter. I'm pretty sure there's a Steven.
Member 4 of the Genius Society. A woman full
With a
of
PH.
mystery. Many people in the society died by her hand. I haven't heard anything about her for many years, but I firmly believe she is still alive. Hey, Lord of Silence, if you're here, if you're listening,
Oh, that's Lord of Silence.
I'm member 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
Okay, I looked it up while she was telling us about the Lord of Silence. There is a Stephen Lloyd, is a member number 84. He's one of the creators of the simulated universe. That's why. Stephen Weirdo Lloyd. That's why I think he's the only other person I can think of. Okay, well, I am just glad we're all caught up with the current patch. And would you look at that, Cerydra's banner is more than 2 weeks away. So I have a lot of time. We have a lot of Stellar Jades for the next Dunhung iteration. I don't know if I want to get March. Evernight. We're gonna see her kit. But I usually get Dunhung. It's been a while since we've gotten Imbibitor Lunae. And I love him, so he's our bestie. I might try for Evernight if she will benefit the characters I currently have, like for the team comps. I'm happy. It didn't take us 5 hours. Alright, I'll see you in the next patch or on stream. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. See ya.